All right. So, hi, good afternoon, Elsa. Welcome to our class, LMS BAP Cambridge class. Before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask, how are you, Elsa?
I'm good.
Okay. Elsa, can you tell teacher what did you learn yesterday?
I learned
I learned
about
about.
English.
All right. Okay, that's right. What specifically is the topic? What topic did you learn?
I learned
I learned about
possessive.
possessive. All right, the possessive adjective and the possessive pronoun. Am I right?
Yes,
And Elsa, what is the difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun?
it is between two more people.
Mm-hmm. A possessive adjective,
It shows that something belongs to somebody. The relationships between two or more people.
and take note that
Possessive
the possessive adjectives are.
are followed by nouns.
On the other hand, when we talk about the possessive pronoun, it shows that.
Shows that something belongs to somebody.
Okay.
Somebody possessive pronouns are not followed by nouns.
Okay, it's not followed by nouns. Okay, that's it for that one. So also in here, we also know that with this, all right, on the activity that you had yesterday. So how we did this part and this part. How about if we tell if we focus on in here, this one. Focus on this activity. Imagine you are a magazine reporter interviewing a famous person. All right. I want you to, with this one, how about not to ask someone, but tell me something about here. How can you ask a question regarding a daily routine? For example, this one, what? So you can ask a question like,
What time do you get up?
how about you?
When do you when do when time do you Christmas?
What time do you go to?
What
Uh,
time
how can you
do
make a
you
question you about daily
when?
routine? What
When?
time do you go to?
What time do you go to school?
All right. What else? How about using when?
When when do you go shopping?
When do you, daily routine. We could say, when do you
When do you come home?
come home, right? How about how?
How how far
Okay.
how far is your house from school?
Good. Excellent. How about using where?
Where is the where is the backpack?
Where is your.
Where is your backpack
Okay, all right. Or you could also say, where is your school
located?
located, meaning what particular city or what particular place. So how about in here, Elsa? How can you answer the question that you have just made? The first question is, what time do you get up?
I always get up at 6 o'clock.
What time do you go to school?
I usually go to school at
Hmm.
6:30.
When do you come home?
I usually come home at 4:30.
How far is your house from school?
Is five 500 meters.
Okay. Oh, it's so near. Where is your school located?
Is it
My school is located where is it? Is it in Hanoi? Is it
in
in
Bali?
Vavi? All right. Okay. So my school is located in Vavi. Vavi. All right. So that's it. So is Vavi a city, Elsa?
Yes.
Okay, all right. It's Vavi City. All right. So that's it for that one. And no need for me to tell you further regarding a daily routine because as you know exactly how to say it, right? So what I want to show you is Miss Cha is going to show you a photo, okay? And then you're going to write sentences about that person. You get it?
Yes.
All right. Give me a second. Okay, I'll be showing you a daily routine of a person, and then you're going to write sentences about his or her daily routine. Okay, where is that photo? Mm, Here. All right, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So with this one, as you can see, this is when you are having some sort of a daily routine. But how about if you're going to describe someone's daily routine? So meaning you're going to address him as he. Okay? And then in this time around, you're going to put s or es to the end of the verb.
He, he is
Let's say this boy right here, let's say his name is Elvin.
Elvin.
Okay. Let's say Elvin, let's say Elvin, he is 15 years old. All right. How can you introduce Elvin?
He is Elvin.
Or you could say his name.
His name is Elvin. He is 15 years old.
Roy.
He's, he gets he gets up. He gets up and he having a shower and
And
has a shower.
okay. How about this? We could say that he start
He
his
starts his
his
daily
daily
daily routine
with
work with the
following
following activities.
first.
First, first
He gets
he
up.
he gets up and he has a shower.
All right. Second,
Second, he having
he has
he has breakfast and goes to work
breakfast
and goes to work.
and goes to work. Excellent.
Third, third, he going he does the shopping. He th- he
You could
does
I think with this one he is done working, right? After work,
after work.
he
He
does
he does the shopping
and
and he walks the dog
he walks his dog.
and he walks his dog.
Then
Then he he has dinner
with his
dinner with his sister
all right, with his girlfriend. Let's say girlfriend.
with his girlfriend.
Okay. And then after that,
After that,
You
he
could say with
watches.
this one. All right. So in
Finally,
not finally, because there are two more, right? So then he has dinner with his girlfriend. Okay. You could say then he
then
has dinner with his girlfriend. Next,
next
he
he
comes back home
he come back home
and
and
he
he
watches.
watches TV.
All right. And then you could say finally,
Finally, finally, he reads.
finally,
Finally,
he
he
reads a book
reads a book
and
and goes to bed.
goes to
Sleep.
all right, and goes to sleep. All right. Now with this one. So I want you to read, all right, to read the paragraph that you have just made.
His name is Alvin. He is 15 years old. He starts his daily routine with the following activities. First, he gets up and he has a shower. Second, he has breakfast and goes to work. After work, he does the shopping and he walks his dog. Then, he has dinner with his girlfriend. Next, he comes back home and he watches TV. Finally, he reads a book and goes to sleep.
All right. So with this one, as you can see, you can come up with a simple introduction like that one. And the only thing that you need to remember, sometimes there are tendencies that the people to be more accurate, they are also putting the time, right? He starts his daily routine. For example, he gets up at 6 o'clock. He has shower at 6:30. So some people they are also putting the time to make it more accurate. But in some other cases, it's not literally required to put the time unless the teacher told you to tell the time. It's just that what I want you to be focused more into is enable for you to come up with a good speaking activity. Always have some sort of introduction, right? You can put some introduction and then you can put also some guidelines so that the listener can find out what is the first thing that happened, the second, the third, and then after that, so that there is a sequence. There is a proper order of events. So here we are using these phrases: first, second, right? After work, right? Then, next, finally. So these are the words that will help us to tell which action happened first, and then so on and so forth. The same with cooking. All right. So when it comes to cooking, Elsa, we have the following procedure or process. Meaning there is a step one, step two, step three, step four. There is when you are cooking food, you cannot do step five, then step one. It's impossible, right? So it's the same thing when you are writing a paragraph or you are connecting your idea. Make sure that you start from one, two, three, four, and five so that the idea that you'll be having has its own, all right, has its own progress, has its own all right, has its own process to come up with. The ideas are not mixing together. Okay, you get it, Elsa?
Yes,
All right. Okay. So now with this one, moving into here, actually the one that we have from this, okay, the only thing that I want you to highlight in this certain activity is for you to know how to describe someone, and also to get the idea that when we are using the third person singular, he or she, it is all right the time that we are putting s or es to the end of the word. The only thing that I forgot to put in here, there is no time, and I forgot to put the adverbs of frequency. We could say first, he always get up and he usually has a shower. So we could also put that one to make our paragraph high level. All right? Or to make it more not just the basic, meaning we can showcase that we have understanding regarding the simple present tense. Okay? Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay? And of course, the other one is for you to understand when do we use his, when do we use he, right? So it has something to do with this one. With this one, always, oh, like this one, possessive adjective always followed by a noun. His name. We don't say he name. He name is Alvin, right? It's going to be grammatically wrong. So that is the reason why we need to understand. We need to know what is a noun, what is a verb, right? He is. Okay, that is a verb to be. All right. So we don't say him is 15 years old, but we say he is 15 years old. That is the reason why Miss Cha keeps on going back on this topic because this is Elsa. Elsa, this is the topic that you need to master in English because they are the basic. Okay? So maybe you're wondering, oh, Miss Cha, we're already done on that topic. Yes, but again, we need to ensure mastery on that part. Okay. How about this one? I'll be asking you question. Let's say, with this one, what did he drink for breakfast? Now the
He
question.
drink.
Elsa, what is the question? What did he drink for breakfast? How can you
He,
analyze the question for this?
he drink
Is it
coffee.
drink? Are you sure? Analyze
He
your question.
drinking.
What did?
He
Meaning
drinks.
this one is in the past, right?
He drunk.
Meaning he drunk.
He drunk coffee.
He drunk coffee. Take a look at this one. The same with this. If I say, what does he drink for breakfast? We could say, what does he drink for breakfast? This time around, you could also analyze the tenses of the verb. Does, meaning I am asking or seeking for an answer regarding in the simple present.
He drinks. He
Coffee
drinks coffee
for breakfast. But in here,
for
we could say
breakfast.
he drank coffee for breakfast because the tense of the verb is different, right? It seems very easy. If you say coffee, it's correct. But how about your tense? Are you going to use drunk or drinks? So you need to analyze the tense of the verb by simply analyzing the following question, right?
Yes.
So that's the problem in English. If we don't analyze it further, we can commit a simple mistake, right? So we need to analyze them fully. All right. So with this one, how about if I ask you, Elsa, how about in this? All right. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So drink and okay. So this one. All right. So with this one, in here, we are referring into in here. So in this one right here, and then if we are going to tackle about this one right here, um, if you're going to analyze this one, these are come up with a simple activity with the following. Ah, I think I made a mistake. This one is A. Oh, sorry. This one is drunk. Sorry, Elsa, that one. I remember drunk. DRU is V3. That is past participle. It's drink, drunk. It's letter A. Okay, sorry for that one. Okay, so now going back into the topic that we're discussing, let's go back with my favorite book. Elsa, this book is very old, but you know, I learn a lot in here in grammar. So anyway, in here, now, we already done this part before, Elsa. We already talked about this. The present,
Present continuous.
present continuous, or also known as the,
Add the verb in.
okay, the adverb ing. Present continuous are also called as
Present progressive.
present progressive in the English context. Of course, the thing to remember whenever we are when we are describing a grammar pattern, again, what did I always tell you? There is always the for. There is an
Affirmative, negative, interrogative, and short answers.
and short answers. Now in here. So in here, what is the pattern that you always have? What is the form?
Form subject plus to be plus verb in.
All right. So what do you mean by to be? What are those?
There are is and are.
All right. M is an R. Now, when do we use Elsa? When do we use the present continuous?
Use we use the present continuous for actions taking place now at the moment of speaking, or for temporary actions. That is actions that are going on around now, but not at the actual moment of speaking.
Okay, like this one.
Jane is studying for her exams this week.
That is a temporary action. Next.
Now she is sending on email to her pen friends. Action happening now.
Okay.
For
fixed arrangements.
For fixed arrangements in the near future. Future. They are leaving for London in an hour by train.
Next.
For training for developing
situation.
Situation. Situation. Mary.
More and more animals.
More and more animals are losing their habitat.
Are losing.
Are losing
their habitat.
Losing their habitat due to deforestation.
Okay, how about this?
With always for actions which happen very often, usually to express anyone's
annoyance. Elsa, when you say annoyance, a little bit angry. Annoyance. Annoy. I'm so annoyed. Annoyed.
Annoyance. Irritations or
irritation.
Anger.
Irritation, the same with annoy. A little bit angry too. Or anger. Okay.
He is always biting his nails.
All right. Okay. So with this one, it says to be that here are the time expressions that shows present continuous. Commonly, the thing that we are using right now is this. Now, at the moment, at present, these days. this one, tomorrow, next week, weekend, I don't recommend for you to use it just for because it might cause you confusion. In here, we are using this in when we are referring to going to. Okay, because it's not yet happening. It will happen in immediate future. Do you still remember the going to? All right, the
Yes.
prior plans. Okay, so we make use of this time expression. I suggest using in the going to pattern. Now in here, of course, you know exactly the rules to follow, especially in spelling. So when it comes to spelling, the same with the other tenses. It's either simple past or future. So they are following a certain adjustment with the spelling. So when it comes into the verb ing, some of them has its following changes too. Like on the first one,
It, most verbs add ing to the base form of the main verb.
mm,
Eat, eating, working, sleeping.
as simple as
Verbs
adding the
ending
ing on the
in
end. How about the last one?
verbs ending in e drop the and taking, drive, driving. Verbs ending in a vowel and a consonant. Double the consonant and add in. Plan, planning, shopping.
Okay.
Verbs ending in IE, gender, IE to Y and add in. Die, dying.
Elsa, with this one, remember this one, vowel and a consonant. Vowel, consonant, double the consonant and add ing. Vowel, consonant, double the consonant, add ing. Do you still remember that pattern?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what about with here? Hmm. How can you make a sentence for the following? All right. Tom is washing his car in the drive now. Number two.
I don't.
Mm, I'm
I
to be, right? Am is are.
I I am not studying hard this month.
Okay, good. Number three.
Mom is cooking. Is mom cooking dinner?
Good. Is mom cooking dinner? Number four.
The children are playing football in the garden.
Roy, a question.
Are
Five.
you watching TV?
Good. Number six.
The horse is
Mm.
getting.
The, Elsa, the.
The earth is getting hotter and hotter.
All right.
You are always reading my newspaper.
Good. Mm.
Katie is having a party today. Are they flying to Athens tomorrow?
All right. Elsa, when you say this one, are they flying to Athens tomorrow? Elsa, Athens is the capital of Greece.
Greece.
Yeah, Athens. Like Hanoi,
Athens.
Hanoi of Vietnam, Athens of Greece. Paris of France, Manila of Philippines. That's the capital. You remember the capital?
Yes.
Okay. How about number 10?
You are always interrupting me when I'm taking.
Is it taking or talking?
Talking
All right. Elsa, what do you mean by interrupt?
is I don't know.
You're not familiar. Okay. When you say thank you for being honest, Elsa. So when we say interrupt, it's like someone is keeps on blocking you whenever you are saying something. They are always uh they are saying something, or they are stopping a person while he or she is saying or doing something. Is it ngatloy?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So here, you put this on your vocabulary bank. Okay. We have the word interrupt. Can you say it again?
Interrupt.
Interrupt. Okay. It's not literally mean to distract, but in here, when someone is interrupting you in here, it means to stop a person while he is saying or doing something, doing something, especially by saying. Let's just do this one. All right. The simplest explanation is this. So in here, Elsa, I want you to read it. Interrupt.
Interrupt. To stop a
Hi,
person.
Elsa. Hi, Elsa. All right. So that is interrupt because I am interrupting you while you are still speaking. You get it? That
Yes.
is interrupt. Okay? But this one, try to read it again. You say interrupt to stop.
Interrupt to stop.
Hi, Elsa. Can you pause for a while? Okay. So that one right there, I am giving you a break. But when I say interrupt, it is the same with what I did a while ago. You are saying something and I'm stopping you. Like, hi, Elsa, I'm interrupting you. It's quite distracting you not to say something. All right. Is it, all right with this one? How do you pronounce this word?
Not
This one?
blue.
Not Louis. All right. Thank you, teacher Elsa. All right. So you know exactly already the meaning of interrupt. You know it already?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is interrupt a positive or a negative word? Is it a good or bad word?
Bad.
A bad word, right? It's rude. When someone is saying something, you need to be polite and wait for your turn. We don't interrupt. Okay, especially inside the classroom. When the teacher is explaining something, we need to listen first. We don't interrupt the teacher, right? So that's it, the word interrupt. Okay? You could say, my classmate is so annoying. My teacher can't finish what she's saying because my classmate keeps on interrupting her. Okay, so that is the word. So with that one. So with that being said, that is the word interrupt. Okay. So Elsa, whenever we encounter a different word, please feel free to ask, teacher, what is that word? Okay, don't be shy to ask something. All right. So how about in activity 2? Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. This is a question. Interrogative form. Are the children eating pizza? Number 2.
I am seeing my friends tonight.
Roy, number 3.
Kate is not coming with us.
Good. A question.
What is he reading?
Good. 5.
Peter is not studying now.
Good. 6.
The, they are at the supermarket shopping now.
They are shopping. Again,
They
they.
are shopping at the supermarket now.
Roy, 7.
They will
It. It
it
is.
is getting and
It is getting warmer and.
warmer.
Okay, so that's it. It is getting warmer and warmer. How about number 8?
Uh, uh, you are always forgetting the bill to pay.
Okay, you are always
You
forgetting
are always forgetting
to pay.
to pay the bill.
All right, Elsa, what is bill?
Resume.
Uh, there is a name of a person. Remember when, Elsa, take a look at this. Okay. I know you're getting confused. Elsa, remember when teacher explained when we are referring to a name of a person, it's always start with the capital B. So that is Bill, referring to a name of a boy or a man, right? So you are right, you might get confused. But this time around, Elsa, you could notice that we are using the small b right there. So meaning we are referring into a certain noun. Okay, teacher, Bill is a noun. Yeah, I know. But what I mean is we are referring to a different thing, not a name of a person. So bill, all right. So of course in here, pay, right? To pay, it's like to give money, right? So when you say bill, on the other hand, all right. So it is the thing that you pay for. Teacher, what do you mean by that? When you say bill in English, all right, it means, all right, here, an account of money, all right, an account of money owed for goods. So when we say goods, that is a product, right? Bill. So meaning this one is,
Is
oh, sorry. Okay. Can you see it?
yes.
All right. How do you read that?
Wadon.
Wadon. Okay. That is a bill. Okay. We are not referring to bill, bill as in the person in here. Okay. So right here. So there are also chances that you might get confused because there is a word in English that could also be a name. All right. Elsa, sorry, I cannot type in Vietnamese, but right there, you understand the bill?
Yes.
Remember, we also say the after a name of a person. I don't say the Elsa. The Elsa is my student, right? But I say Elsa is my student. We don't put the word the after a name of a person. Okay?
Yes.
And take note, we don't say Elsa. This is wrong. We make use of the big letter because this is a proper name. Okay? A proper name of a person. Okay? You get it?
Yes.
All right. How about number 9?
Uh. All
What's your
cities
subject?
growing bigger and bigger.
Cities.
Cities are growing bigger and bigger.
Hmm. 10.
They, they are getting married next Saturday.
Okay, good. For this one, are we clear? Of course, growing, right? Growing?
Yes,
What do we mean by growing?
it's a branching.
Okay, growing. It's like it could be grow. Okay, very good. I know what you mean. You mean you are referring to grow, referring into a plant. Yeah, it is growing. Okay. It means to develop. But in here, Elsa, the meaning of grow in here. So first, let me correct you because I don't want you to get confused. You are referring into this word, Elsa, to
To,
develop,
to develop.
referring to the plants, right? To develop. I think you are referring into this. Is it patien?
Yes,
All right, that's correct. Okay, that is correct, Elsa. But in this sentence, I'm not referring to a plant. We are referring to a city. So in here, this one, the meaning of growing is to become, okay, to become bigger and bigger, longer, larger. Okay, we are referring to the size of something. So in here, Elsa, the meaning of growing or grow, this is it zatang?
yes,
Okay, so as you can see, this is also what makes the words in English a little bit complicated. So it could mean another meaning. So we need to analyze it very carefully. Okay, the patien. If I say the apple tree the apple tree is getting bigger and bigger. So I'm referring to the plant, Patien. But in here, I'm referring to the cities. Hanoi, Vinh, Ho Chi Minh. All right. So the cities are growing bigger and bigger. I am referring into this one right here. Is it Zatang?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. So meaning we can use the word grow, the verb grow, in a certain plant or to describe something that is getting bigger, longer, and larger too. Okay,
Yes.
all right. So now, of course, you know the word married already, right? You understand married for husband and wife, right? Vo and chong. All right. Next with this one. Look at the picture and correct the sentences as in the example. Mrs. Jones is cooking. The answer is
No, she isn't. She is chatting on the phone.
all right, chatting. It's like talking,
Chatting.
chatting or talking. How about number two?
Jack and John are doing their homework. No, they aren't. They are. They, they are playing.
Okay, good. Grandmother is sleeping.
No, she isn't. She is eating.
She is grandma.
Holding.
Grandmother, she is holding her,
Drinking a cup of tea.
okay, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Mary is listening to music.
No. Yes.
Mary is listening to music.
No, she's chatting on the phone.
I think she is eating a sandwich. The picture is not that clear. Mary, Elsa, Mary. Mary
She
is listening to music.
eating
Eating a
eating
sandwich. A hot dog or a sandwich, I guess. All
a
right.
hot dog.
How about Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones is
Mister
reading a newspaper.
No, he isn't. Watching he watching TV.
He is watching TV. Okay, very good. You can notice and you can explain the difference between the following. Okay. All right. How about right now? Here, make model planes. They are making their model planes. Eating a sandwich. All right. I didn't notice that one. A cup of tea, drinking a cup of tea. How about if I told you what are your parents doing right now? Let's talk about mom. What is mom doing right now?
She is chatting on the phone.
She is chatting on the phone. How about Bo? How about your dad?
He is watching TV.
And what about you? What are you doing?
I'm I'm studying with Miss Cha.
All right, all right. You could say, I'm studying English right now, right? You could also say that one. How about in here, the next one? Okay. So again, with this one, the present continuous in here, we are going to analyze a certain, what do we call this, Elsa? Do you still remember this?
It is
What do we call that?
I don't know.
You forgot that one. That one right there, we studied this before, Elsa. I teach you this before when we learn about the topic, the school subject and the days of the week. All right. It's like it is called a statement of details, all right? Activities or things to be done. Okay. In English, we call that schedule.
Schedule.
Schedule, or translated into your mother tongue, it says, is it kwehap?
Yes.
All right. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, so it is. Elsa, why is a schedule important, Elsa? Is kwehap important? Yes or no?
It yes.
Why?
Because
Okay. All right. Here is the correct one. Thank you, AC. All right. This is the more accurate one for this. Why is it important, the schedule?
Then holding the book in the putting the bag and go to school on time.
All right. So you can do things properly. You could say, because I can do things
I can do
properly
things properly
when I know
when I know
what to do
what to do
at the present time.
at the present time.
Yeah, of course. Like for example, 10 o'clock, it says in here, also, it is also important that you know the days of the week. That's why sometimes I make an introduction. Elsa, what's the day today? What's the date today? Enable for me, remember when I told you, a teacher told me the first thing you need to learn when you open your eyes in the morning, know the date and know the day. And of course, know the time. All right. So those are the basic principle that you need to master. A simple exercise for your brain. When you get up and when you open your eyes, always know and be updated. What's the date, what's the day, and what's the time. Okay? So in here, I have here Derek's agenda. Oh, that word right here is referring to agenda. What do we mean by agenda? Now, in this one right here, Derek's agenda, it is a certain thought of with this one. It is referring to a certain meeting that is having to do here. So, teacher, what's the difference between schedule and agenda? Okay.
If
Schedule, it is planned from month for the whole week. Okay? That's the simplest explanation. Schedule,
schedule
all right, it shows the plan for the whole week, meaning from Monday to Sunday. Okay? On the other hand, in here, we are just showing an agenda or a meeting that Derek is about to have. Monday and Saturday only, he got appointment or an agenda. All right? A list of things
a list of things
to be
to be done.
to be done. All right. So a list of things to be done. In here, according to Cambridge, when you say agenda, it means here. Mhm. All right. Is that correct? How do you say that word? All right. So a list of things to be done, especially into a meeting. All right. So what are Derek's agenda on Monday?
It, it,
At 10
it,
o'clock.
at 10 o'clock, she's seeing dentist.
Mm-hmm.
At 1 o'clock p.m., she is going to the
He
supermarket.
Derek is a boy. He is going to
He
the
is
supermarket
going to the supermarket.
at 6 o'clock in the evening.
At 6 o'clock in the evening, he is watching a basketball game.
How about on the Saturday?
On Saturday, at,
At
10
s-
o'clock
Mhm.
a.m., he is going to karate lesson. On 4 o'clock p.m., he is playing tennis with John. At
Mhm.
8 o'clock p.m., he is meeting goodbye for dinner.
He is meeting Devi. Devi.
Debbie for dinner.
Devi is a name of a girl, Elsa. Devi. Devi and then Derek. Derek is a boy, Devi is a girl. Now, in here, with this one, all right, I'll be changing the photo for tomorrow. I'll try my best. But in this one right here, for your homework with this one, actually, what you're going to do is you're going to look and find the difference. But in here, I'll be changing a photo. I'll be looking in the internet a clearer one. All right, but I also will try to make it clear because this is an old book, Elsa. All right, that's why the copy of it are some blurry already. But in here, Elsa, can you give it a try? How can you find the difference? Can you give it a try? In picture A, Claire is working on
On
her
her
laptop. Mm.
in
Picture
in
B,
picture B, she is watching TV.
let's talk about Bill and Sue.
In picture A, Bill is
You can choose on here on top.
Bill and Sue are playing or reading. In picture B, they are skating board.
All right, so reading magazine. In picture A, they are reading magazine.
They are reading magazine.
In picture B, they are
They are they are skating.
okay. This one, they are here. What can you choose on top?
Are they are
They
they
are
are
working on.
working on laptop.
How about Bob and Steve?
Bob and Steve. In picture A, Bob and Steve are sunbathing. In picture A,
In picture B, they are
in picture B, they are playing board game.
they are having.
They are they are playing board game.
Okay, they
They
are playing board game. How about this one? How about if we talk about how about if we talk about Tony?
in picture A, Tony is talking on mobile. In picture A, he is
Picture
swimming.
B, picture B, picture A and
In
picture
picture,
B. Mm.
in picture B, he is swimming in pool.
Okay, good. So for next meeting, which gonna be for tomorrow, I am going to give you some sort of clear pictures that I'll be downloading. And what you're going to do is you're going to compare and contrast and find the difference. Another one is we're going to continue this. All right, and here the question pattern. This one, answer the following questions in the negative, use your own ideas. And in here, we are going to look at the pictures and complete the sentences. All right. When do we use do? When do we use study? Go, have, and play. All right. We're going to analyze here for tomorrow. And then again, I'll be showing you pictures and finding the difference of the following. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So sadly, we don't have much time left, but don't worry because for tomorrow, we're going to have two sessions again at 2 o'clock. Okay?
Yes.
All right. See you when I see you. That's going to be for this afternoon, Tambiet, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, Elsa.
Goodbye, teacher.